Hi there. I just wanted to say thank you for participating in the discussion board and for putting your question in. I'm going to be looking at my other screen, so if I'm looking away from the camera, that's why. But the question that we have is, back in the day, I used to be really fit. Over the past few years, I have struggled to find the time and put the effort into getting myself where I need to be in my fitness life. What advice do you have for someone that wants to build muscle and also needs to lose weight? Okay, so there's a few different ways that we need to take this, okay? So the first thing is we're not worried about back in the day, okay? We're worried about here and now. If anything, and this is stuff that I write about in my book, Reclaim Your Life. If anything, we have to use those comparisons, those past comparisons, as fuel and not allow those things to kind of set us back mentally. So we just have to remember that we're starting where we are from right here, okay? For someone, I've had to start over many times. I've had a lot of surgeries. I have chronic pain that I deal with on a daily basis, and so some days are better than others. But one of the things that I always tell people is none of us have time, because I want to make sure that I take on the time management portion of this question really fast. And this is chapter 2 of my book. So if you need some more information on time management, go get the book. It's literally, it'll tell you everything you need to know, as far as actually it'll answer all these questions for you. But I'm going to give you the short version. All right. So the first thing is you have to make a decision. If you want to do this and you desire a certain result, you have to decide in your mind and commit to yourself that you're going to do it. Otherwise, you're not going to do it. You're going to find excuses. You're going to find other things to do besides that, and you're not going to work on your health. All right. So that's the first thing, is the mindset. All right. For the time management portion, you have to look at your schedule now and commit to yourself. I usually tell people start with just 3 days. Okay, start with 3 days, commit to yourself. And we have here at 2B Epic, my company, we have 8, actually 9 including me, but I'm not taking any clients right now, but 8 other coaches that I'm mentoring who would love to build you a customized workout. So if you need help with trying to figure out what you need to do, if you need some videos, some how to, things like that, I would definitely say reach out to us and let us know. And that way we can help you out in the area. We also help people with nutrition. So that's really what we love to do. But that's the thing. It's like you have to figure out what days that you can commit, and then you have to figure out how much time you can commit on those days. So that's why I always tell people, start out with 3 and try to commit 45 minutes, at least 30 minutes, okay? 30 to 45 minutes. If you're trying to strength train, I would say 30 to 45 minutes, because that way you can warm up, you can get a good strength training workout in, and then you can, cool down, stretch, and get on with your day. So that's what I usually tell people. And then on the other days, just, a 30-minute walk if you can, elliptical, some cardio, something. Okay. And then to address the last portion of it, um, figure out which goal you want to focus on first. Is it building muscle or losing weight? Because your body physiologically is unable to do both at the same time. Okay. So if you're in a calorie deficit with the nutrition, now remember, nutrition is key, not the workouts. Okay. The workouts are 5% of it. All right. The other 95% is the mindset, the time management, building those habits, the self care, making yourself important, self love, things like that. So just remember that, okay? So 5% is in the gym. It's everything else that you do outside of the gym that matters. Because remember, there's 24 hours in the day. So you got rest. You got to make sure you're getting enough rest. Make sure you're, winding down at night so you can get enough rest. And also having a good morning routine is great too. So that's something that I coach on. But yeah, so just figure out which goal you want to work on first. Is it going to be losing weight or building muscle? Okay. So that's really the key aspects in how I'm going to answer this question. If you have any other questions or need a little bit more insight on this, or if you desire to work with one of our coaches, please reach out to me. I'm going to put my email in here, but you can also message me inside Convene, but you can also message the other coaches. We have 3 other coaches in here right now, and then we're going to have some other coaches that'll be bringing themselves in. But I'll also put the website for how to reach out to us online and work with us through our app as well. So we have a lot of different ways that we can help you, but please keep asking your questions. Thank you so much for this one, and hopefully that answered a little bit. Again, the key is putting yourself first. Okay. I know it sounds selfish and it's very difficult. Believe me, it was hard for me too. But we have to be able to show up for ourselves in order to be able to show up for other people. Okay. And one of the things that I coach on a lot is we tend to be more willing to break commitments to ourselves than we are to break commitments to other people. And that's not right because we really need to be putting ourselves first and, having that value in ourselves and that self worth, to where we can actually show up for us and then we can show up for other people. So don't break the commitments that you make to yourself. Okay. That's my key advice. All right. Have a blessed day.